Hi, it's been a while, and it's been a while for a reason. I have been working really hard because we are 1 year and 11 months from relocating out of the States. And I'm really looking forward to it, but I'm working really hard toward making a success of it. I don't want to be like some that actually end up moving, but they have to come back because, unexpected things happened financially and they couldn't keep up. And they come back to the States and regroup and then they go back. And then some just come back and they, make that a regular visit. Either way it goes, it's fine, whatever your situation is. But I would like to say that I made this move permanently. I'm not at the age where I can keep running back and forth. When I was in my 30s, I would have done that, but I'm not in my 30s now. And so, whatever move I make, I have to do it strategically with the mind of it being permanent. And that's what I'm doing. I just wanted to share some things that was on my mind, and I hope you can receive what I'm saying. My hope is that you can receive it without feeling like I'm, maybe saying something negative or putting someone down. That's not my heart at all. For you to think that means you don't know me, and that's okay. But just listen to what I have to say and contemplate it and see if there's any value at all. And if not, toss it. And if it is, consider it. What I wanted to talk about was drawing a picture of what you would desire your life to look like ultimately. And you may not have it right now, but this is your ultimate dream or your ultimate goal. Here's the picture that I'm drawing for my life. This is what's in my mind. And how do you come to this conclusion? How you really want your reality to be, in spite of what your reality is right now. Not living in denial, but living in a state of creativity. What do you want your picture to look like? Does your picture match your reality? Because your picture can become reality, but a lot of times it doesn't match your reality now. And that's the truth of the matter. But let the reality be the fire under your efforts to really make your picture come to life. Imagine you go out to start your car and the battery is dead. And though this can be inconvenient, we allow things to go a step further. We then get angry and we get upset, and why now? I don't have time for this, and all of that. And in most times it's true. You don't have time because most of us wait until the last minute to do anything. So we jump in the car trying to make our deadline or meet a schedule or whatever, and the car doesn't start and it just blows everything. And but still, we finally calm down, and we go and get another battery. We put that battery in the car with confidence that the car now will start. Even though we are still dealing with a faulty machine, we have somehow come to a point of confidence that if I put this battery in, the car will start and I'll be able to go where I need to go. The truth is, cars break down every day. Cars stop starting every day. Why we would expect something different is beyond me. But we find it hard to believe that God will supply all our needs according to his riches and glory. Or when we say that he will never leave us or forsake us, or by his stripes we're healed when we're not feeling well, or we'll say something or quote something that says, and these signs shall follow them that believe. And what are those signs? In my name, shall they cast out devils, they shall speak with new tongues, they shall take up serpents, and if they drink any deadly thing, it shall not hurt them. They shall lay hands on the sick, and they shall recover. I see that in a way, of course, the way that it is written. I see that. But I see a bigger picture in what is being stated. These signs will follow them. They shall, in my name, they shall cast out devils. I feel like, you don't have to say in the name of Jesus. You can simply take the mind that this thing or this opposition will not get the best of me. And that's casting it out, because most of the casting out is in our head. We have to cast out the thought of defeat before defeat tries to set in. And that's kind of how I see that. And they shall speak with new tongues. We will learn how to communicate with people that are not like us or of us. They shall take up serpents. I'll take up anything that will cause a threat. I'll overtake it instead of it overtaking me. And if I drink any deadly thing, it shall not hurt me. I don't need to go drink poison to prove a point, because I'll wind up dead. But if I end up ingesting something, whether it's a thought or something someone tries to plant in my mind or whatever, if somehow it makes it in, it's not going to hurt me, because there's too much in there that will counteract its effectiveness anyway. And they shall lay hands on the sick and they shall recover. Everything I touch that may be in a bad state, I will be able to bring healing to it. Not necessarily a physical body, sometimes it's a situation. Not because we are some great healer or we carry titles like pastor or prophet. It's not because of that. It's because these things operate in you if you just believe it. That's it. And if you don't believe in the Bible, fine, take the principle. It still works. So you don't need a title in order to activate the power that you have already been given from birth, from God. But because you believe, you're able to accomplish those things. It is based on what you believe and what you believe when it comes to you. What we must decide is what to do with what we say we really believe. If I believe I can be a conqueror, then I can be a conqueror. But if I believe I can be a conqueror, why can't I believe I can be more than a conqueror? It is based on our mind. It's a mind thing. We must also realize that our beliefs are powerful. So if we believe something, truly believe it to the point that we're acting on something that we can't even see, but we believe that it's there. It is powerful, because what it does is put us in a creative mode, and the thing begins to form. We must also realize that our beliefs are powerful. Take the time to think about what you believe. Think about your beliefs, because they're powerful. The things that we want to accomplish, if we believe it hard enough, it will happen. It can't help but happen. It takes on a form of power in your life, and you begin to operate as though it's already happened. If you find yourself making a mistake along the ways, oh well, that's part of learning. Take the lesson from that, put it in your backpack until you need it again. Guaranteed you'll need it later on in life. Because you've identified the mistake, now it becomes not only correctable, but it's no threat to you anymore, because you identified it and you know how you got there. So it becomes now a tool. It becomes knowledge to you. My prayer is that our beliefs begin to match up with what God says about us, that we realize we don't have to negotiate on it. It's just a fact. God has an expected end for us, and hopefully we don't subvert that end. He really does want the absolute best for us. But do we want the absolute best for ourselves? Do we believe we can have that? Can we start operating as though we believe it, so that we can activate the power that's within us, that will just simply become like a magnet and bring it to us? We don't have to negotiate, compromise, or figure out anything. Just prepare to receive God's best. That's it. Just prepare to receive God's best. This is belief. This is the power of your faith. What do you believe? What do you believe? Your future depends on it. You need to define it so that you can move into your future with your picture in full-blown measure, being shown to the world that you have accomplished what you were sent here to accomplish, and you're now in the place that you are supposed to be, not without challenge and not without readjusting periodically, because we don't want to become so locked in until when it's time to shift, we can't shift. But we should be able to come to a point when a shift is necessary. We can shift, but we never lose the power of our dream. We may have to do it a piece at a time, like a puzzle, a little here and a little piece there. But if we keep putting the puzzle together, we will end up with a perfect picture, a complete picture. Activate, 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 activate your beliefs and begin to put your picture together. Your life depends on it, and your future depends on it. And believe me, others around you are depending on you. You are evidence for them that you can accomplish whatever you need to accomplish, and no weapon that anyone would form against you can stop the power of your faith. Begin to move in your future and know that your picture is real. It has been drawn, and that's it. See ya.